Well, let me go find a game then. Armor boy. All right, I've got a game. All right, so Rough are up 1-0 against PUMBA. Sorry, let me just go quickly fit this up. Rough, PUMBA. Rough, PUMBA. I don't know the bans. Reset team A, reset team B. 1-0 to Rough. Let me go quickly see the bans so you can get this all plugged in before the game starts. Matches. Rough versus PUMBA. The first game was on Hotspot, won by Rough. Let me have a look at the map voting. The bans are PUMBA have banned Brisbane, Des Moines, and Quebec. Rough banned Glue. Petro and Brisbane. Hotspot Shadow Warriors path. Sorry, apparently they were waiting for me there. So I think right, we're going to go into game number 2 of a different series, PUMBA versus Rough. Alright, so green team here on this second game of a best of 3 series that we are changing to because we had a forfeit in the previous series. Green team in the northern spawn will be PUMBA running Kremlin, Schlieffen, San Martin, Moscow, Marseille, Daring, Gdansk. Red team in the southern spawn going to be Rough running Cristoforo, Colombo, Reggio Lauria, San Martin, Moscow, Marseille, Napoli, Yuyang, and Gdansk. Take like some builds. So Gdansk here going to be running AFT plus RPF. Going to be running engine boost mod. Marseille here going to be taking engine boost mod as well. Not taking outnumbered, just going to be taking top grade gunner. Second Marseille is going to be taking. No, hang on, that's San Martin. This Marseille is going to be taking outnumbered, but not top grade gunner. Also going to take demolition expert. These are very wildly varying builds for some of them, for the 2 Marseilles here. This Gdansk here is going to be running BFT, no AFT. We're going to be running consumable reloads. He's going to get his radar back slightly faster. Daring here, RPF, no legendary mod shenanigans for him. Schlieffen here is not taking IFHE. Give IFHE. Screw Brisk, take IFHE. Not taking the extra consumable heal either. But the lack of IFHE hurts, honestly. Take IFHE in your Schlieffens, please. You pen everything with it. Kremlin here, going to be running full tank, Swift and Silence, not taking engine mod, not really a fan of that, but hey. Moscow here, going to be taking a legendary module, that's relatively alright build. San Martin here, outnumbered, RPF, and general stuff. Right, taking a look at some of the red builds, we have a Yuyang here, who's going to be running He's a Radar Yu Yang with Radar Mod. We got a Moskva up that with that. You know, the legendary module. We've got Napoli here with secondaries in slot 3, but not slot 6. We have here Marseille running top grade gunner, along with the improved adrenaline rush from John Jackson Hall. Regia Lauria here, relatively tanky build, DCP mod slot 1 and 2, along with Rudder mod? Question mark? Not a fan of Rudder mod on battleships, but okay. Marseille here, again running DCP mod in slot 4, reduce those fire chances, I guess. Colombo here, going to be taking the new legendary module plus Brisk. We have our San Martin here with outnumbered RPF. We have our Gdansk here in front of that with AFT. No RPF though. Taking a look at some initial deployments. Green team heading over to Gdansk going to be parking up above this island. San Martin going to be looking to kite around it. Kremlin going to be looking to be menacing around here. Moscow probably going to be taking this island here just to have radar control there. Daring going to be parked up here. Schlieffen going to be looking for an opportunity to go through one of these gaps. And then we have double Marseille and Gdansk. Gdansk going to park here. The Marseilles are probably going to do a turbo push around here into the San Martin and hope to obliterate them. Red team builds here. Red team deployments here. We're going to have Yu Yang parked up around here with Marseille going for outside here. Both Marseilles probably going to be looking for like a double push up here and then try and like get an impact onto the back and get around the back onto this Moskva. Moskva are going to be parking up either this rock or this rock. He might choose to advance further forward later on. Napoli taking a very aggressive route, by the way. Colombo, I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's probably just looking for cross shots over on this direction. San Martin and Gdansk going to be looking to hold this, but they really can't hold off the push of a double Marseille. Radars are out all over the 8 cap already. Gdansk going to be trying to dive his island, but doesn't look like he's going to make it to it. He's actually chosen not to dive that island at all. He's actually going further back. He's going to be getting some shots out towards Yu Yang. Yu Yang going to take a little bit of chip damage. Napoli with this adventure through the middle looks very interesting, by the way. They did actually catch the Daring in this radar as well, so he's going to be taking some secondary battery fire from the Napoli, who's just going on an adventure. This Napoli might be able to just like walk at this Moskva and just torpedo it to death. Like this Napoli is like this Moskva is in trouble. Napoli is actually not chosen to go that way. Napoli's going to be trying to be a secondary threat around the A cap. Torpedoes towards him going to be not connecting, so he's fine for now. Radar comes out from the Gdansk at sea. They will be spotting each other. The Marseilles, well, one of the Marseilles has been spotted and he's decided to turn out. The other Marseille is going forward. San Martin of Molecular Man now about to feel the full brunt of Marseille losing half his health in one salvo there. Gonna be starting a running gun, but I'm not sure if you want to be there. And this Gdansk, if he's planning on hiding behind that rock for a while, might be in a bit of trouble. This Yu Yang needs to be very careful of those torpedoes though. Like, it's like they're looking like they're gonna intercept his course very dangerously. Only one rough Marseille is advancing currently. Radar comes out from the Yu Yang, does not find anything. Nice little cross-top timing though. I do think that the PUMBA have got a nice little cross-top timing here. Unfortunately, they've all missed. Actually, no, the Marseille did take one on the side. And one in the bow as well. This Marseille is suffering, but the San Martin's suffering a lot more. San Martin might be about to go down. He does not have his heal available. He does not have his funny button ready either. Trying his hardest, but he's just going to go down. Lauria coming in for the clap. 40 hit points. 0 damage. Okay, understandable. Why? How is this San Martin alive? He's actually got his funny button off. He's going to hit the heal. He's hitting the heal. 1,000 health. Okay, he did not get the full heal off. Okay, that could have been disgusting. Napoli is going on an adventure now, though. Napoli looks like he's making the play towards that Moskva. And this Marseille is actually going to be able to heal up. He's managed to get dark. Looks like a little bit of trading happened between the two Gdansks while we weren't watching as well. Gdansk is actually going to be opening up on that Marseille to try and get the finishing blow here, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do much. Two Marseilles shooting at you sounds like a very painful experience. As PUMBA's Gdansk has just found out, taking one big slap from the rough Marseille there. Yu Yang going to be opening up as well, knowing that the Gdansk will be full focus on the low health Marseille there. And Gdansk, honestly, that trade was not really worth it. The Marseille is out going to blind fire this smoke screen, not going to find anything. Yeah, there's a Yu Yang. More blind fire coming into the smoke. Does not connect. Now, somehow there's a Schlieffen in the, there's now a Schlieffen in rough spawn. There's a Schlieffen in rough spawn. Not sure how, but there is. Also, the Moskva's, like, probably going to get YOLO'd by the Napoli eventually. Where it comes out from the rough Moskva, we'll be finding, you know, everything here, including the Daring at the back and the Kremlin at the back. Muggy Cat and the Colombo there took quite a bit of damage. I think that was mostly from the Schlieffen. The double Marseille push is going to run that San Martin and Gdansk into the corner. And they are managing to hold B for now. There goes half for San Martin. Smokescreen goes down from the Gdansk. Trying to get some cover laid down so the San Martin can fire with impunity. However, there's a Schlieffen still there. Schlieffen salvo comes out, Marseille salvo comes out, other Marseille salvo comes out. San Martin finally gets dark with 27,000 health. He's actually going to be quite happy with that amount of HP. He should be able to heal up if he gets another chance. Blind fire onto the last known position from the Marseille came out. Not going to be connecting though. Lauria is taking damage over there. There's some weird stuff happening. The Lauria is trying to go around the back of the Moskva and force it forwards. However, there's a Kremlin in his way if he tries to do this. Well, let's go watch this Lauria play. And there's a Napoli in his face while the Moskva goes forward, so this should be a nice little pincer maneuver. Napoli comes out, full broadside, gets clapped a little bit, but he's going to get himself turned in now. Napoli torpedoed very early. He's probably going to connect one of these. Yeah, one there. And now here comes the Lauria up the stern, the Napoli at the side. There goes most of the Moskva, the first salvo. San Martin gets taken down over in the background by the double Marseille. And now Rough have access to the B cap and should be able to take that. They have like 7 ships in it. Like 7. I mean, it's actually 6, but it's like 7. Gdansk, though, is available to go for the backstab into the A cap right now. So he's going to go. He's going to go get himself in there, take that. Kremlin is kind of, like, unsure what to do. He's being torped to absolute shit by Yu Yang right now. These could be dangerous, actually. He's, it depends if he accelerates or not. He's accelerating. He might still take 2? 1. He'll take 1. Colombo being ran down by the Schlieffen in the background. Gdansk radar comes out to spot I don't even know what. Marseille in that smokescreen suffering, by the way. Gdansk might run into this Yu Yang, actually. Colombo going to go down to Schlieffen secondaries. And this game is surprisingly even right now. 2 ships lost per team. 2 caps to 1. Point advantage currently in the hands of Ruff. Let's take a look at what happens with the DD meet up here. This should be in favor of the Gdansk if he manages to not be at an angle to be shot up by the two Marseilles and the Moskva in the middle. Gdansk pops his radar super early, does find the Yu Yang's existence, but now he's not going to have any way to actually do damage to him at any point. Marseille of KotS suffering in the background there takes a Gdansk torpedo. Will that Gdansk... Is that Gdansk going to get ran down? No, because the Schlieffen's giving him space back, so that Gdansk can just kite in on here, and the Marseille is going to be forced to commit to chasing him for the rest of the game. Gdansk is currently locked in Yu Yang radar, but again, no way to reset him, and the Yu Yang really doesn't want to contest this. Actually, Yu Yang might have just enough health to be able to 1v1 the Gdansk. Let's have a look at the build he's running. Does he have enough DPM? He's running Swift and Silence, so probably not. The Gdansk does not have BFT, but he does have reload mod installed, so it's a full torpedo build, Yu Yang. Marseille takes down the Gdansk. Okay, the Gdansk did get ran down. Okay. And now we have this kind of interesting situation in the middle. Kremlin died? Delaria? How did I miss this? Apparently there was a drive-by there. Oh dear. So yeah, now the Schlieffen is running at everything. He's managed to find both the Marseille and the Moskva at the same time. I'm not sure if he wants to find both of them at the same time. He's also got another Marseille onto his broadside, but there's a wall of torpedoes coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ouch, that's a dead Marseille. Daring with a conga line. Beautiful conga line. The Gdansk and Yu Yang dance of death is still happening. They're both blocking right now. Marseille being taken down by Schlieffen secondaries. Schlieffen might actually die to this, though. The focus is currently on that Moskva. The Marseille is dark with his, like, 1000 HP. He's now getting the heal off. Schlieffen's trying to find a way to get himself unspotted there, but now the Moskva gets dark. Moskva pops his DCP. The Gdansk can no longer shoot at this. Cap is going to be held by Ruff. The Yu Yang will be spotting the Gdansk here. This is a weird game. Moskva and Marseille be both going to be getting their heals off. But for now, the whole is in favor of PUMBA. There will be a fight between this Yu Yang and Gdansk. The Gdansk needs to be very careful that the Marseille and Moskva do not get involved in it. The reverse out, he does spot him. Only has his back guns on target. The Yu Yang has all of his guns out. The trade went well for the Gdansk initially there. That's a fair, yeah, that's a good trade for the Gdansk, but yeah, he's getting a little bit low on HP. If he does that again, the fight should go in his favor. It all depends on whether the Moskva and Marseille are going to be ready and waiting for the next engage. Ruff now going to be able to take the C cap. Gdansk's going to be opening on the Laura to get the resets. The Ruff Napoli decided to go for a little adventure, and then he decided, you know what, I don't want to go for this adventure anymore. Lauria takes some torpedoes from the Gdansk, actually, and takes quite a bit of damage there. And now the Daring going to be opening up, the Marseille going to be opening up. They're going to be looking to get some permafires burning on this Lauria. Marseille kills off that Napoli. And now Ruff, starting to look like they're in a bit of a rough spot, honestly. Yu Yang and Gdansk engagement might be re-happening very soon. Yep, here comes the trading again. Moskva going to be walking at this, but that's going to now allow the Marseille of PUMBA to walk into the bottom of the B cap, maybe even get a salvo onto the Moskva on the crossing. Lauria still being farmed out, should burn down in that cap. It no longer has a DCP available. Does have a heal running, but Gdansk's going to be caught in the Moskva's Hydro. Yu Yang trying to find a nice little free angle to farm him. Marseille on Marseille violence about to happen here as well. Lauria still being burned out in the background there. He's probably, yep, Lauria goes down. Though Marseille is going to get the ram off. Reload boost is activated. Looks like he's going to go for this ram. There's a second salvo. The reload booster will allow him to take care of that. And that just leaves us Moskva and Yu Yang. The Moskva and Yu Yang should be able to pick up the kill onto this Gdansk. Moskva needs to try to find a way to get around this island without giving away his position. Position is given away. Gdansk is going to be looking for the torpedoes right now, but the Moscow should just be able to finish him off right now. One tap. Takes him out. Torpedoes do get off. Is he going to get the trade? With the torps, did not have the angle, only hits one. But Rough are now forced onto one cap. With the middle cap being blocked. That backstab play by the Gdansk did draw a lot of fire away, and has meant that this this recap of B is now possible after drawing the fire away. And that will be B cap being flipped by PUMBA as well. 2 minutes left on the clock. 1 minute left on the clock, sorry, with cap timer. And all PUMBA need to do is run away. There's not really a play available unless PUMBA int. And doesn't look like PUMBA are planning on inting. Torpedoes have all whiffed on the Marseille, so you're not going to get a lucky snipe there. And honestly, I don't think the Moskva can win a 1v1 against this Marseille with that little health. Do you have a radar available? Moscow does have a radar available. There is a potential for him to get a one-tap on the Daring if the Daring overextends, but that's probably not going to happen. 20 seconds left on the board. And this looks like it's going to be going to a game 3. And Time Alpha takes it. PUMBA, bringing the series back to 1-1. Of course, this is a best of 3 series, so it's all going to come down to Warrior's Path. So let me take a quick look at who is going to be... let's have a quick look and see if I can pull up the minimap render for what happened in the game 1 that we did not actually see. So, replay render... on Discord. Let me just... link. Studio mode, map render, browse, downloads, render PUMBA rough, okay, studio mode off, go to the render scene. So this is what happened in the initial game that we did not actually see, taking place on, whatever the hell that hotspot. Gdansk getting an early top wall into everything there. Ragnar hovering mid. We got Cerberus? Who brings a Cerberus? You see why they lost? Rough managing to take 3 caps to 1. Cerberus just being yeah, just some farming. Push stalling out over a B. Everything getting farmed out. They did manage to take both A and B, but just like a lot of trading. It's a 3 cap hold right now, and then everything started to repush them. The push at A all collapsed. The recap came in. Gdansk sitting farming at Colombo. Okay, yeah. Nothing too interesting in that game, apparently. Let's have a look at the next game anyway. Are we going to Shatter? Are we actually playing Shatter? No, we're playing Warrior's Path. Why is it on Shatter? We just played Shatter. Yes. Warrior's Path. We're going to Warrior's Path. Wonderful. Bans, Brisbane, Des Moines, Kleber, Glue. Why is the Glue ban image still scuffed, by the way? Petro and Brisbane. Also, in this series, both teams banned the map Trap, in case you were curious. The map rotation picks: Pumba picked Hotspot, Ruff picked the Alpha Spawn, Ruff picked Shatter, Pumba picked the Alpha Spawn. So both teams took the enemy's map pick. Okay, great. And then we're going to Warrior's Path, which is randomly decided, with Pumba being on the Alpha Spawn randomly decided. I'm going to take a quick bio break. Right, well, you guys wait for game 3 to drop. Bye, second. I have returned. Did you miss me? The answer is no, you did not. Well, hopefully we don't get another forfeit due to players not readying up in time. Alright, all players are ready. And we are dropping into our third game. Wonderful. Let's go. Pumba in green and the Northern Spawn going to be running Montana, Ohio, San Martin, Worcester, Moscow, Haragumo, Z42, Gdansk, and Ragnar, which is inherently underpowered. The red team and the Southern Spawn are going to be running Ohio, Colombo, San Martin, Worcester, Moscow, Haragumo, Daring, Gdansk, and another Ragnar, which is inherently underpowered. Alright, let's take a look at some builds then. Green team first. Argumo, Aerosol Smoke Curtain, Demolition Expert, and AFT. Not going to be taking Superintendent or anything like that. I'm not really a fan of like taking these two skills. I'd much rather go for an extra smoke or perhaps RPF. We have the Gdansk here, who's going to be running AFT, consumables, going to be taking engine boost mod. Z42, I am not a fan of at all in general. Not taking the Hydro mod either, by the way. Z42 is objectively a worse Z52 in my opinion. This Gdansk is going to be running RPF AFT. Got a Moscow here with Legendary Module. We got Ohio with no Concealment Expert, but is taking the secondary skills. I would rather have the Concealment Expert, personally. Also, he's taking Rudder Shift mod. Not a fan. Sam Martin here. Going to be taking Outnumbered, RPF. That's kind of fine. We got Montana running Swift and Silence, taking DCP1 slot 4. I would rather have Acceleration mod, personally, but that's just my opinion. I think that's pretty much everything that we looked at there, right? Yeah, I think... Oh, Ragnar. We missed Ragnar. Ragnar, AFT... Not using the improved captain. Take Jersey Swirsky, you get improved adrenaline rush, honestly. Like, it's a minor min-max, but you should definitely take the minor min-maxes that are available. Ruff here with their daring. We're in relatively standard build RPF, along with consumable reload time. Ragnar is taking Jersey Swirsky. Did take the minor optimization. Takes radar mod over engine boost mod. No, he took... Yeah, he's taking radar mod over engine boost mod, which I'm not really a fan of. I'd rather have the extra survivability. But again, personal preference. The Ragnar... Sorry, the Gdansk is not taking RPF. Decides he doesn't need it with his 9-kilometer radar. He'll just guess where the enemy ship is and hope that he's got it right. Colombo with a legendary module. Sam Martin here with Outnumbered. Moskva leg mod. Ohio full tank brisk and secondary range. We got Worcester here running consumable duration. Range mod Worcester. Ugh. Not a fan, not a fan. Haragumo, RPF, and AFT, but again, taking consumable duration and reload rather than taking the extra consumable. Let's take a look at some initial deployments over at the ACAP. Gdansk and Sam Martin going to be looking to do the generic. We're going to sit here and deny you all out with a cap. Montana going to be looking for cross shots in this general direction. We've got our Moskva here, he's just going to be a radar bot covering all of this. Z42 going to have a nice little hydro ring, probably about here, so this island is out of contention, but just sitting there means that like he's going to proxy spot him anyway. Then we're going to have Ohio, who's going to potentially look to make a play down here later on in the game, should he so choose to. In the minute, he's just going to be looking for cross shots over in this general direction. We have Ragnar going to be contesting around here, along with Worcester Haragumo, who are going to be looking to make some sort of progression down here with a couple of smokes eventually. Meanwhile, for the red team, we're going to be having the Gdansk, who's going to be looking to play a radar bot and just try and like hold out the enemy Gdansk here. He's got Sam Martin back up along with Colombo. The Colombo going to be looking to get involved in this trading here. We have Daring, who's probably going to be looking to play this, but now that he's recognized the enemy has a Z42, he's probably going to sit around here, wait for the Moskva to drop his radar, spot that, smoke up, get some trading done. Ohio, again, hovering here, looking for shots on whatever he can find over here. Maybe he wants to make a play eventually up there. Worcester Haragumo, going to be looking to do the same thing here. Try and get the trading up, but it's most likely going to be a stall over on this side for now. Radar comes out from this Moskva. We'll be spotting the opposing Z42. As we said, the Daring smokes up, so looks to get a couple of salvos, gets the resets, force him out the cap, minor chip damage. But PUMBA should be able to take this cap immediately after this radar expires, assuming he doesn't lose too much health on his Z42. He's not actually going far out the cap as he should be. He needs to be hiding behind that rock for the entire duration. Lost about a quarter of his health there. And then he's walked straight into the waiting arms of the Ohio, who's missed a salvo. It was a good little trap play, but didn't quite pay off. Worcester as well has a nice little angle to shoot the Z42 here. I did not think about this position before. Ragnar has found the Haragumo. Worcester's going to be switching focus to that Ragnar immediately, but the Haragumo is caught bow in. He's caught bow into Worcester, Haragumo, Ragnar. That Haragumo is going to suffer, and then the Worcester's going to have no protection. That Haragumo's caught bow in front of all of that, regretting his life choices, is going to go down. And now this Worcester just needs to get out of there. He needs to retreat to the safety of Ohio, and they're going to have to go so much ground. This Moskva's position is now compromised as well, because they're going to be able to get that smoke train down here, and then just start farming the back of this Moskva, which is going to free up this cap. That's a colossal loss, losing that Haragumo that early. There's no resmoke available for the booster now. C cap is completely lost. As I was saying, like, so now this Worcester Haragumo, they can just take this cap for free. They can then start working their way. They can burn out this Ohio. They'll be looking to get onto this Moskva eventually, which means that this cap is no longer going to be able to held, which means that this Daring, this Z42 is going to take this cap. That's like going to be taken. Daring and Ragnar have had to rotate off. They're looking for a quick play onto this to try and get something done, to try and kill off this Ragnar. And then maybe, like, now, then try and get all of these ships freed so they can rotate their way back to see if they can get some coverage back. Rare from the Gdansk does come out, but, minor chip damage at most. In fact, they're actually losing damage. Ruff's Gdansk actually taking much worse in that trade. Big salvo from the San Martin, losing about half the Gdansk HP, and obviously the Gdansk not having a heal means all that damage is permanent, and that Gdansk is suffered. Also, no French saturation, despite it being a French DD hull. Radar comes out from Pumba's Gdansk, going to be getting even more damage out towards it. And might even be another kill on Ruff here. Dropping dangerously low, 4,500 HP. Does not have DCP available. Does take one fire in there. He's burning one fire. He's not going to die from that, but he's definitely not going to be living. Radar comes out from the Moskva at B. His position has not been compromised just yet. There's that Worcester. He did not retreat fast enough. He's now being caught on the retreat. Ohio and Worcester both looking for him. Haragumo and Ragnar looking to get involved too. Ohio salvo coming towards the Worcester. Are they going to be able to get anything here? Ohio salvo doing pretty much nothing because lol Worcester. Like, Ruff losing this Worcester as well is very bad for them. This is going to accelerate the loss of B even more. This Moskva's position is very compromised now. Although they are managing to farm out Pumba's Moskva quite successfully. They've got him down to half HP so far, but they have no way of reobtaining vision just now. San Martin radar coming out over at A isn't going to be finding anything. He does have Hydra running, so you will be able to spot all these torps diving into that smoke screen. Shouldn't be anything connecting, really. They all expire anyway. Conga line torpedoes from the Daring, looking for a look truck to see if it can hit that Z42 with something. Ohio of Ruff is now managed to find himself full broadside to the opposing Ohio. That's not where you want to be right now. Z42 knows there's an Ohio coming, knows there's a Colombo coming. Both of them are caught in the Hydra right now, but what's he going to be able to do about either of them? He can take out one maybe with a YOLO. Although Z42... Actually, Z42 torp damage isn't that impressive, is it? No, you're not going to be able to 100 to 0 in Ohio. No, he's going for it. Ohio salvo comes out, doesn't do very much at all. Drops one rack, drops the second rack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the Ohio's still alive and looking very angrily at you with your secondary gunners. Z42, Torpedo Alpha, nothing really to write home about, is it, eh? That should, the Ohio should be able to pick... Oh, no, the Ragnar's looking for the pinning control. Colombo takes a massive chunk from Angel Killer's Ohio going around that corner. Ruff's Ohio is popping a heal, trying to regain some of that. Here comes that Worcester Haragumo push that we were talking about towards the stern of that Moskva. He's actually going to be aiming for the Ohio right now to try and finish him off. I don't see any way for the Ohio to get dark. Montana's going to get on top of him too. And then they might lose their Colombo here as well. It depends what the Ohio wants to do. Oh, apparently the Ohio wants to lose half his health to the Ruff Ohio. Alright, Ruff's Ohio does go down. He has that Moskva farming that we were talking about. The Moskva did not actually manage to rotate out of that position. They have taken B. The problem is if the Moskva wants to run away, he has to run the guns of both the PUMBA Moskva and Montana. So he can't turn out, so he has to push in, but he's going to be pushing into the waiting arms of an Ohio. So, yeah. Haragumo goes down for PUMBA? Just gets caught by the Ragnar? Columbo of Muggy Cat is definitely suffering right now, so he's just going on an adventure trying to get as much damage as he can on the opposing Moscow to try and get him out of there. But Muggy Cat is going to go down, and that's going to leave Ruff with no battleships once that goes down. There's the Montana salvo, that should finish him off. Pumba's Moscow is still alive. Ohio can now make that play towards the bow of the Moskva, should he so choose, and just roll over him. Sam Martin and Sam Martin violence going on. What the heck happened here? How have you two ended up there? Are you two going to ram? What the hell am I seeing here? He's looking for the Gdansk kill before. Neither of them in position to drop their torpedoes, both too close. However, Pumba is, like, able to get citadels down right now on route, lad. And they do not pick up the Gdansk kill either. Couple of stray shells landing. 700 health. More shells inbound. 755. Looks like he's going to get away. It doesn't look like the Gdansk is going to be able to land these, but he does. Sam Martin gets a double strike. Picks up the Gdansk as well. And now Ruff are looking slightly surrounded. They're down to... I was about to say down to 3 ships. They're down to 2 ships. They have this Moskva here, an abandoned ship. Might be the call that they need to make. Pumba's Worcester is going to try and make a valiant play at the stern of it. Might go down for it. But that's going to leave the Ragnar heading into the waiting hands of Sam Martin. That's not a fight you want to be taking, but let's go watch this. Let's go watch the Worcester trying his hardest to kill a Moskva. The Moskva that shoots AP into the bow of the Worcester and bounces everything. Do you have a heal? He's burning a heal. Turret's in cap right now. Well, this is awkward. Come back here so I can ram you. And the Ohio removes him from the game. And this just leaves the Ragnar, who is now dying to Sam Martin. Congratulations to Pumba, taking the series 2-1. With a reverse sweep.